the client brief Grant with designing and constructing a really maintenance-free, weather-tight house. It's a forever house. It's solid, it's bold, it's a really masculine look.
Their brief was that they wanted a robust house that would hold its own on a beachfront. We chose masonry because we wanted a robust material as the dominant material for the house. We wanted a material that was able to be crafted on site. We experimented and we knew we could get a concrete finish to it on the surface, and also just the smaller modules brought it down in scale. So when you're sitting next to a block or something, it's a nice scale to be with. It's not a large panel of concrete, and it's just a relatively easy material for a builder to use.
We've achieved both a masonry veneer exterior and a solid block structural interior. So you've got two different types of block, different colours, different ceiling products being used on both, so you can achieve different looks inside and outside.
The exterior is a 90mm grey masonry block. Nothing special about it apart from the fact that the block layer was very particular in choosing blocks that weren't chipped and weren't marked. The internal structure is solid filled hot block with reinforcing steel. Then we've got a 50mm cavity, and then we've got your 90mm outside block. So it's really the equivalent of a timber frame brick house, but we're using solid masonry as the internal structure.
The veneer construction was mainly due to weather tightness. We've finished the structure and then we've applied bitumen waterproofing over that, attached our brick ties, weatherproofed all those connections, and then built the masonry veneer over the top of the finished structure. It was entered for House of the Year. It did really well, won its Gold Reserve category. And one of the things that really impressed the judges was the attention to detail with all the finishing. There's just no room for error. There's no finishing lines, architraves, scotias, skirtings, everything's 3mm negatives. Floor disappears straight into the walls. It's a really accurate build.
The stair is a centrepiece to the house. That space in the middle is where we really wanted the house to radiate out from. It all starts from the curved walls, which give an unusually soft effect to what would normally be considered a hard material. We wanted the curved walls to express that curve as it goes up, so that the fins of the stairs radiate out off the curve. The
stainless steel stair treads, they were all custom made, hand polished, fabricated locally. So they're all individually floating, bolted out of the structural block wall.
The R value complies for solid R value system. So when you get hot block, which I think from memory this is 240 hot block, then your cavity, then your 90mm, that actually has a build-up of that R value, and we got that from the, I think the Design Navigator site gave us that verification in the end, and the council accepted it. I mean, it's all a bit academic because the thermal qualities of the house are just amazing with the internal block, so it's never that cold in the winter because of the retained heat.